Hi everyone, welcome back. This is part 3 of today's video, um, April 21st, 2020. And in part 1 and part 2 of the video, I asked everyone to complete the exercises, uh, lesson A and lesson B in Unit 7, which is from page 84 to page 87 of your student book. So assuming that everyone completed the exercises that I asked, uh, I'm going to go over them as promised. So let's begin. Unit 7, Lesson A, Listening, Exercise 1, Before you listen. Part A. Look at the picture. What do you see? Okay. So what do you see? I see 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see a shopping cart. I see a cashier helping a customer checking out. I see a stock clerk restocking potatoes. And it seems like these bins are full of vegetables. And these bins are full of fruits. And do you remember what we call a section with vegetables and fruit? We call it a produce section. Produce. So we have apples, bananas, oranges, pineapples. For vegetables, we have carrots, broccoli, tomatoes, green peppers. I think these are onions. And then I see shelves full of boxes of cereals. And there's a person named Shirley and another person named Dan. I believe that they are a couple shopping together at a grocery store. In their shopping cart, I see a carton of orange juice, one loaf of bread, one frozen slice of pizza, 1 dozen eggs, one package of cookies, milk, and one whole chicken, I think. And that's it for um, exercise 1A. And we did go over B2 as well. So now let's go to page 85. Okay, exercise 2, listen, write the letter of the conversation. Okay, so before we listen to the conversation, let's look at this picture here. This is a potato, this is cheese, milk, bread, onion, and tomato. So these are the words that we need to listen for during the conversation. Okay, so let's do that. Here we go.
Unit 7. Shopping. Page 85. Exercises 2A and 2B. Track 13. Conversation A.
We need some milk. Is there any milk on sale?
Yes, milk is $2.69.
$2.69? That's cheap.
How much do we need?
A lot.
Conversation B.
Let's get some onions. Are there any good onions?
Here are the onions. They're 79 cents each.
Whoa, 79 cents each? That's expensive.
How many do we need?
We just need one.
Okay.
Conversation C.
Are there any tomatoes on sale? We need some tomatoes.
Oh, look. They're $1.29 a pound.
Really? That's cheap.
How many do we need?
Let's get a lot.
Conversation D.
Do we need any cheese? I see cheese is just $6.99 a pound.
$6.99? Hey, that's good.
How much do we need?
Not much. Let's get half a pound.
Conversation E.
We need some potatoes. Are there any potatoes on sale this week?
Yes. Potatoes are 99 cents a pound.
Wow, that's a good price.
How many do we need?
A lot.
Conversation F.
Is there any bread on sale?
No, bread is $3.79.
What? That's not very good.
Well, how much do we need?
Not much.
Okay, that's the end of the conversation. Okay. So based on each conversation, we had to listen for the key words such as potatoes, cheese, milk, bread, onion, and tomatoes. So for number one, the answer was conversation E. And then, I don't know, it's not working. Oh, E, here we go. So there's conversation 2, or for number 2, it was conversation D. For number 3 is conversation A, and number 4, it was conversation F. Conversation 5, number 5 is conversation B. Number 6, conversation C. Okay. Exercise 2B, listen again to the conversations. Write the price that you hear. So for A, it was $2.69. For B, it was 79 cents each. So 79 cents each. So there's 3 symbols as you can see here. This is for cents, CEN. This is for a symbol for dollar. DOLLAR, and this is pound. 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 Okay. So B, it was 79 cents each. C, it was 129. 121. 29 a pound. 129 a pound. D, 6.99. 6.99. a pound, 6.99 a pound. E 99 cents a pound. F 379. 379. So what you have to do is for here, this is actually $1.29. So we do know that before this dot here, this is where the dollars are, and after the dot is where the cents are. So even if we say 129, we know that 1 stands for the dollar, and or 1 is for dollar, and then the 29 is for the cents. So we can say 129, which is the same thing as $1.29. Okay? So now exercise 3, after you listen, add the prices of all the items. What is the total? So if you add them all together, you get, I believe it was 24, 20, 24, 39. Oh, and then this is a good information right here. So here it shows 198. Another way of saying it, is the same thing or equal to $1.98. So if I read this price as 24.39, it's going to equal to $24.39. Okay? Alright. So now we're done with page 85. Let's go to the next page. So page 86, lesson B, how many, how much. So lesson B was about count and non-count nouns. Nouns that are or nouns that can be counted, and nouns that can't be counted. And then you can see the examples right here. Right here. So these are some nouns that can be counted and non-count nouns. And when we use these nouns to ask questions, we have to use how many or how much, depending on what kind of nouns that we use. So if we use count nouns, we have to use how many. And if it's non-count nouns, we have to use how much. And I don't think I need to go any more detail with this, because I think the part 2 of today's video covered most of it. So if we go down here, exercise 2, practice, look at the pictures, circle only the count nouns. So let's just go over the pictures really fast. I see carrots, this is water, this is bread, this is these are peaches, this is milk, these are oranges, these are eggs, this is a meat, this is coffee, these are apples, this is either a salt or sugar, and these are pies. So I'm going to circle the items that are countable. So carrots are countable, peaches, oranges, eggs, apples, and pies. And another way of thinking about count nouns and non-count nouns. Count nouns can be singular and plural. So if there's one carrot, you're going to say a carrot or one carrot. If there's more than one, it's going to be carrots. So there's going to be you can add a letter S to the noun, right? But for non-count nouns, you can't. Okay? So you have to remember that. So now let's go to page 87. Oh, 87. Okay. Okay. So we just did we actually did B, exercise 2B. Look at the pictures on 86. Complete the chart. Write the food words. I mean, I didn't write it, but I said it. Yeah, I can go over them really fast, but we don't have enough time. So let's just go straight to C. Complete the questions. Use many or much. So number 1, how many eggs do we need? That's correct. Number 2, how much juice do we need? So it's just looking at if the item or the noun is non-count nouns or count nouns. So eggs are countable, juice you can't count them, and milk you can't. So it's going to be how much milk do we need? Pies are countable and it's a plural form. So how many pies? So bread is not countable, so we say how much. Potatoes do we need? So potato is potato. The word potato have two, have singular form and a plural form. So this is how many. Number 7, rice is something that we can't count, so it's how much. And there's no plural form for this. How, like meat do we need? Meat is how much, because meat is a singular form. Or I mean, there's no plural form for meat. Okay. D, talk with partner, change the bold words and make conversation. Here, we need some apples. How many apples do we need? 2. We need some milk. How much milk do we need? Not much. Since non-count nouns are something we can't count, so we can just say there are a lot, a little, or not much. Or here, as we can see in the useful language here. So here, bananas is something countable, so we have to use this phrase. So we need some bananas. How many bananas do we need? 5. Bread is non-count noun, so we need some bread. How much bread do we need? A lot. Okay. And I don't think I have to go through all of them. It's a similar exercise. Now, exercise 3, communicate, talk with a partner, pretend you're making fruit salad for your friends, check 6 items, then make conversation. Oh, how many apples do we need? Okay. I don't think we need to do this. So we just finished the exercises from page 85 to 87, and this is it for today's video. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you on the next video.